Well, here we are, Mama giving them a feed. Some of them are full from the earlier feeding, and now these are the ones that can stand a little more, and they're getting right into it. One on the back there, well, I'm kind of full already. But they keep bringing the food. This stage of the game, they just keep them well fed because they're growing fast. They got all their feathers coming in, and I like when she stands there in what I call the back door. It gives us a good view of the youngsters and a good view of her. 23 days old now, and they're looking good. Usually feeds them around 5:30, quarter to 6, and then now it's 7:15. So she's just feeding the ones that didn't get quite filled up. So they just keep bringing the food. But they got great weather now. No breeze, no rain. We got the morning sunshine. And she just brought this in. They've been kind of resting, and they played a little bit. Then they settled down, they digest and rest, and then she came with food, and boy, they woke up. So Papa, Gary Cooper we call him, he's been bringing in the food. He's a great hunter, keeping everybody fed. Mom's been guarding the nest and feeding them. Call her Flo, because of the location of the nest. So we got Gary Cooper and Flo Cooper. Well, they're really having a feast. It must have been a fairly good sized bird. And we will keep an eye on the situation. Some of these sessions go on for a while, depending on the size of the bird, but with 5 guys this size, it doesn't take long for a small bird to disappear. It'll be devoured in short order. We like to come down in the morning. It's cool and get our activities. And start with the first and second feeding. But they're getting pretty well feathered out. That magic number of 35. It takes about 35 days of incubation for them to hatch, and then about 35 days then until they fly. So 35. And then, of course, our little Ryan. Cooper Hawks fly by the 4th of July, and that's true. They hold right to that. There's a whole nest of real healthy Cooper Hawks. And the adults are just proud of them. They're just feeding them away there, and really giving them a good feed. I'll try coming maybe just a little bit more. There we go. Get a little closer view now. It's a little fuzzy, but I want to get a little closer up there and see how the feeding goes. Because we're shooting at 130 yards, so we got a little atmosphere, and that's why it's foggy, but you get a great view of the birds here. I could come in more, but it just get fuzzy. I should back off just a little bit, actually. That's 130. That works out good for us. We'll watch them there as they continue their feed. I'm sure that the male knows where all the bird feeders are, because after being fed a while, the birds they let their guard down, and he just shoots right through there and is able to catch one day at one place and the next day at the other. So, and then he hunts in the bushes too, but it's easier for him. And we have a lot of people feed birds here, and that's good for the Cooper Hawk. Nothing to fear about that. If I told you to go count robins, you could probably count me 10,000 in a day. If I told you to go count Cooper Hawks, you'd be lucky if you even count 1 or 2. And out she goes. That's the end of the snack. And thanks to Papa Gary Cooper, you got another little meal there. Now we'll see if they exercise and what they're going to do now. They've had a good feed. They finished up with it. And they may give us a good exercise session here. After they feed, it usually makes them frisky. They want to flap their wings a little bit and jump up and down. We are enjoying watching them. Said it many times, this is the perfect nest. You never ever find a nest like this where the limbs are in the back and the side and it's all open in the front. And the nest is shallow enough that you can see everything all through the incubation, the whole nesting cycle. So I'll come every day and document every day until they fly away, which will be about the first week of August. There's one flopped his wings a little bit, exercised, jumped up. I'm all excited. Had a good snack again. There they are, showing off their feathers. Great bunch of Cooper Hawks. I've said before, they had 5 youngsters every year for the past 3 years. This year and the last 2 years have raised 5. So they're good parents. There we go. We're getting a view of them now, so that was a good feeding, and we get to observe the feathers, how they're growing out now. And like I say, every 24 hours makes a slight difference, but you can actually see it. They grow fast. We got a whole nest of happy campers here. There we are. See if they settle down now. There's this one where I show his wings. This one's stretching. Oh yeah, a little exercise session. Getting all excited. There, I'm going to do mine too. There we go. Like I say, you get more and more of that all the time. Yep, I can do that. What a great spot. Don't get any better than that. There's the last one going for it now. Yep. A little exercise session. Oh, you can do it too. Oh yeah, I'm getting there. I've got over here. I can do it. And me too. Do my exercise. Yeah, they're enjoying themselves. Look at happy campers. My goodness. I said, it doesn't get any better than this. How precious are these things? These are great birds. And I am so thankful for this nest. I always wanted to document it. Nests like this. Here's our little guy. He's a little male probably. They're a little bit smaller. Alright. Well, we had a great day. Had a great feed. Mom came in. Now we exercise a little bit. All line up. Good looking birds. We'll call that good then.